Creetown is no stranger to important landmarks marking a journey along the Solway coast. For many years, an iconic granite crusher proudly represented the granite extraction heritage in the area. However, with this gone, the community project behind the new sculpture decided to form a new landmark, tying together the granite heritage with the village's previous role. Will Levi Marshall is the lead artist working on the project.
The town itself is a comparatively new town. And traditionally, or before about 1850, it was called Ferry Thorn, and its main purpose was really as a ferry port to connect Wigtown and the rest of that peninsula with the mainland. There's something called the Ferry Thorn, which was existing prior to Creetown as a town, and that was where they used to hang a lamp so they knew where the ferry would dock. After the Ferry Thorns was active, the town began to grow around that point, and then they introduced a bell to call the ferry across, and that bell, nobody knows what's happened to it, it's gone, but we thought it would be a wonderful and profound thing to bring back to life the bell, and to get the community involved in bringing back to life the bell.
And bring it back to life they did with a community casting day where locals helped to form the new bell, which was then poured in bronze before being sent away to be tuned up professionally. Subject to planning permission, which is currently under consideration, the bell will form the centrepiece of a new structure at the eastern entrance to the village. The structure itself has strong links to the town's granite heritage.
We were looking for tall structures to hang this beautiful bell we've cast on, and it turns out there used to be these towers called blondins. The towers had all sorts of cables running off them, and they were used to access the rock face for the granite quarrying. So what we've done is we've come up with a sculpture which is almost identical to what would have been an original steel blondin.
And the new bell seems to have captured the imagination of Culture Secretary Fiona Hislop, who suggested to Will that it might become Scotland's answer to Ireland's Blarney Stone.
She said it would be charming if people could come to Creetown, and part of the story of coming to Creetown was to ring the bell. Perhaps that will give you some good luck. The bell actually is inscribed with the phrase "Ring out wild bells" from the Tennyson poem, so we're hoping that some of that, the good thoughts that are in that poem, if you Google it up, will be inspired by the people who ring it.